This is one of the locations right there, and you can see the flags there on that green. So that is, as I told you guys, that is the 12th green. The other location would be, it's hard to see, but it's if you see that little structure out there, there's a tee box right behind it, and that would be the other location. But both are hitting onto, if you look out here, both are hitting onto where those two cars are. That little opening there, that's the target line in the fairway. So the fairway on 12 kind of goes like this, and it goes like that last second. So this angle is just going to carry it onto that spot, and the other angle, there'd be a fairway to roll it up through there. But either one's going to work. We're going to head down on that corner of the green. We're probably going to hit, I'll probably hit like 30. I just want to see what kind of carries I'm getting and see how the ball's bouncing and help get some of the people that are going to be helping us with this to get dialed in with ball calling and ball receiving in terms of someone's going to be calling the ball in the air when I hit it so that people down there know where it's going to land, and that could take a little coordination. So this is kind of just a dry run to make sure that we don't have much to think about tomorrow except breaking a record. We have mats in case I want to hit off of them, but I honestly think it's best just to hit off the green. You know, I think that feels plenty firm. So this is where the clubhouse is right here. So this is actually really great logistically. That's how far the clubhouse is, and you have all this way to get to 14. So this is actually logistically the better option. But when you do stuff like this, distance is condition dependent. Bobby, would you say at this point of this win, this is a for sure ski?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That was 183 ball speed, 387 total. Obviously, having a certain amount of swing speed and being able to know what you're doing with the golf ball to max out distance does mean a lot, and that's why long drive exists, is because there is a skill element to it. A humongous skill element to it. 413 in the air, 440 total. But it's like golf. If you have the wind blowing, a 72 on one day might be amazing, and then the next day it might get waxed because there's no wind and it's easier.
This one would be perfect. I would say, if I watch this, it can't get any better. Now it's just a matter of ball speed. It's landing short.
What was
You didn't see it.
If we're gonna do something like this, things have to be optimized. You know, I can have all the speed in the world, all the ability in the world to max out how far I hit the ball, but if I don't have the right wind and the elevation and the course conditions in my favor, there's only so much I can do. You know, like in the 2021 World Championship, the first day, 6 p.m., I hit a ball 460. And 13 hours later, at 7 a.m., I had the opening group done for day 2, and it was into the fan, 50 degrees, and I hit a ball, same speed, just as good, won the set at 313. So from what I can tell, I probably want to try to get this thing to 215, 220 feet in the air and, you know, really get that height up there and that spin at about 2,500. And pair that with like 230 to 233 ball speed. Like, I think we're going to see something approaching 500 yards in the air, you know, because the left dash balls will go further.
Oh, sure.
You know, so we're hitting range balls. Keep that in mind. Just want to see what higher does.
Right. I think if we get a gust of wind, we're plenty good enough, because he's not hitting it high enough right now, and he's not even loose.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's still going 218.
Torque at all. I'm trying to get an idea of what we're looking at. The wind will be about 6 to 10 miles an hour stronger tomorrow, and it might even be more precisely downwind from this angle. We will for sure be hitting tomorrow with either a dead tailwind or a tailwind a little off the right. Both are fine because I play a draw. But it was definitely, when you do stuff like this, you just got to do pivoting, and that was one of the things we had to do. But as I said, because of Rochelle Ranch's ability to make these maneuvers, and frankly, Bobby Bradley, Bobby Ray, and the rest of my team at Bombers Club, like, we were able to make those calculations as well. And also shout out to my coach, Bobby Peterson, for being able to be at the ready on the phone to give me the ballistics numbers on certain carries so that we know exactly where to hit from, so that I can just carry it over the desert onto the fairway.
All right, well, how far is it to the landing spot? How much more does he have to carry it in order to get it into the grid?
Give me 1 second.
That's crazy. This
What?
is nuts. Well, we're going to find out because obviously it didn't get to the grade. He's got to carry it 485 yards, which is insane.
Well, dude, the wind, it's only blowing like 15, 12, 15 tops right now.
Where my car is where the ball landed, okay? If he goes
I need another 30, I guess.
30 yards left of
Yeah,
me,
that's enough.
30
he
yards
wants to
left.
make contact
This
with
thing's
the
too far.
fairway. If he wants to carry
30
the
yards is
fairway
nothing.
in line with where I am, he's going to have to carry it an extra 20 to 25. So in my opinion, his ideal line is going to be about 10 to 15 yards left of my cart, and he's going to have to carry it just a bit further.
All right. This one's right. So look to your left. Landing in 5, 4, 3.
That was 220.
2, 1. Boom. To your left.
I saw that one and it took a
Well, right,
massive
that's
hop. It's actually past my cart in total distance. That one probably is around the 500-yard mark in total distance. The good news is we're seeing some big bounces. They're just not rolling out because this grass is too tall and it's kind of dusty and soft. So we're going to need these to land further left so that he can either land on this cart path or near it and get a big bounce and have it run down the fairway.
Okay.
This area right here, this white area, is desert and brush. So it's ideal for me to carry it past that. So I'm going to have a forced carry of about 470, 480. But I actually don't believe I have to necessarily carry it over all that to get the roll. I think it's possible to land it a little bit short in this brush and it can still kick forward pretty good. But we'll see. Oh, baby!
All right, this one's left of the flag.
That's so gone.
Right.
480 in the air.
Wow. If I had to guess total distance, I would guess 535.
Yeah, we don't need to hit anymore. We're good. All right, we're good. We're done.
So it looks like what we're looking for tomorrow is a carry somewhere in the 500, 520 range. Have it hit hard and have it take off. And from there, you know, a lot of crazy stuff can happen. I mean, there's going to be a hole down there. The ball can always roll into it. There's going to be a green. It could get a little roll off the green. And there's going to be a little bit of room behind the green for it to really stretch out. And that's where we'll see that 600-plus yard drive. The more contact you have, the more stuff you have between the firm ground and your feet, i.e. tall grass, the little more spongy it gets and the harder it is to transfer energy into the ground. So moving on to a firm surface like a green, it's a lot firmer. You know, there's not as much grass. My feet have a lot more efficient contact with the ground. It allows me to push off a lot better. And like as you guys saw, the moment I moved on the green, speeds jumped and the speed and the distances went up with it. I just wanted to, basically this is kind of like my workspace here. I have this area to work with. So I don't want to like use any more than I have to in terms of digging like marks into the greens, because I'm going to be moving this way throughout the attempt tomorrow to make sure that I can continually ensure that I have solid footing. But I just wanted to ration off those hits. I just wanted to hit here until I was loose, and then once I was loose, I moved over here to get those swings in. But the carry to get to that fairway from here is about 480, 470. We had a lot of them getting really close, carrying like 450, 460, but once like we had a nice gust of wind and I hit it decent, they were getting there. And we're gonna have even more wind tomorrow. So we're in business.